pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this critical Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports. Along with the Jet and the Diesel, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. Checking out the Trail Blazers, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. Crucial point in this series. They're a game down, 2-1. Kenny, what do you expect to see here tonight?
Hold on 1 second. 1, 2. You know what I'm doing? No. Putting my earplugs in because this crowd is going to be deafening. And I do not afford to lose my hearing on this one. So, Shaq, it's on you. Shaq, I can't hear you.
They've had some early hiccups in this series. This is their chance to make it right. It's gut check time, Ernie.
For them or for you?
No, my gut's all right. Just got the hiccups.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Trailblazers have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Timberwolves. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Portland Trail Blazers. You look at Portland, snatching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2 games to 1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Yeah, they really do. And the task at hand is where their focus has to be. They can't be thinking about down the road, on the road. They got to take care of business right here. Because anything less than 100% focus and intensity, and they'll be done.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Whiteside is out there with Towns. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Doncic. And it's easy breezy in at the 3 spot. Clock at 4. High post try. Basket counts.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Anthony against Walker. There's the pass to Doncic. He kicks it to Towns. That one's not going to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
Walker finds Whiteside for Porzingis. Whiteside, no good. The Blazers on offense. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. A game like this is often pivotal to the outcome of the series. As his coach said, a win tonight gives them a 3-1 lead with 2 chances to finish things off at home. That's going to make this one a dogfight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Whiteside. Outside, Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. Doesn't go that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Walker kicks to Doncic. And here's Whiteside to the wing right side. Here's the floater. And Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got his first basket of the night. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Pass to McCollum. Whiteside, Porzingis, and stolen by Whiteside. Walker against Anthony. Walker dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
You know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Now here's McCollum. T right on him. Pass to Reed. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Big Cat's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anthony against Walker. They get the rebound. Whiteside, the pass to Easy Breezy. Back to Whiteside. Over Porzingis. Whiteside, no good. Portland trailing here. Down low. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Walker. Tries from 10. Bank shot, no good. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Porzingis, and he lays it straight in. Porzingis has got his first basket.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this one. Walker. Kemba Walker hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Passes it to Reed. McCollum outside. The pass to Reed. Shoots over Towns. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Doncic. Easy Breezy. Kicks it to Towns. 13 feet away. Here's Whiteside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Is checked in for Big Cat. no good. Portland leading. He's covered by Whiteside. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Passes to Easy Breezy. He kicks it to Walker. Whiteside finds Walker over McCollum, and it's Walker that time on the assist by Whiteside. 8 points for Walker. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. On defense, Minnesota. Here's Morris. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Easy Breezy passes to Walker. Over Anthony. Walker's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Kobe, count it, good. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Morris outside, just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Anthony.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 4-point game. Anthony in the corner. A 3-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Towns. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Porzingis. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. Like good offense, you come to the right spot. This is your game.
Now here's Towns. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Anthony with it. It's to Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Porzingis has got 6.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Trent.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
Here's Farrell. Pocket 6. Morris passes to Reed. It's stolen by Sharks. Now, here's Doncic. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. So it's Portland now. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here's Aminu. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Here's Morris. 6 on the shot clock.
Such a smart defender. Saric plays with intensity and passion on this end of the floor.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now Aminu, after the missed 3 from Dario Saric, fades away. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. .116 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Doncic. Trying to get something going, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Passes it to Farrell. Here's Trent. Here's Morris, and misses it off the right side of the rim. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Doncic. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Here's Farrell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Reed. We'll return shortly. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnovers.
Just jumped all over him, Greg. I mean, pounced on him, using their length and quickness to come away with those steals.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Down out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Bogdanovic. Then there's Doncic. Now here's Aminu. After Luka Doncic's miss. Pass to Trent. And it's Aminu in the corner. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Reed. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Brown. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Brown's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Timberwolves. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Reed. Portland, no good that time either.
And, you know, he's yet to hit another three after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
Good on the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Big Cat. He has 5. Here's Farrell. There's the dish to Aminu. A D by Bogdanovic.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the three-pointer from Dario Saric. Here's Morris. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Doncic passes to Saric. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I like the way Dario Saric plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls from Saric.
And, you know, really, Saric's skills are tailor-made for today's NBA. He's a big guy who does a little bit of everything at both ends, and he's a laser from that three-point line.
So he gets them both.
Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the strike.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
The amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
About 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Got that one up quick. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Doncic gets to Brown. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. Okogie. Chance shot, and it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Farrell. Here's Big Cat. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Okogie trying to get open as Bogdanovich. Misses off the left iron. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 10-point game. Here's Reed, and it's blocked by Brown.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Aminu, the pass to Farrell. Back to Aminu. He dishes it to Morris. He gets it in there. Morris has got it back down to single digits for Portland.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the Timberwolves call time. Here's Easy Breezy. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
And so here's Portland after the basket by Minnesota. Puts it up from 12, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
He kicks it to Towns. The pass to Doncic. Pass to Whiteside. Over McCollum, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Fires it up. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dishes it to McCollum. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Porzingis can't hit. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-6 run. Stolen away. Kicks to Anthony. McCollum outside. Portland again missing.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Anthony. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Easy breezy passes to Walker. To the paint. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
When you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Anthony dishes to McCollum. Passes it to Aminu. Back to McCollum. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. That one a little long. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Anthony. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Anthony's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Towns finds Whiteside. Back to Towns. And shot opportunity and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Nice recognition by Towns there. I mean, catches the defender out of position and then sails the foul call.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The free throw drops for Towns.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Big Cat, he's checked in for Portland. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Minnesota. He hits both from the stripe.
And doing a good job from the line here in the second quarter.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Anthony kicks to McCollum. It's to Porzingis over Whiteside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Outside, Walker. Outside, Towns. The dish to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the steal. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Anthony following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Cullen passes to Porzingis. To the inside. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Walker looking for an opening. And there's the pass to Towns. Over Reed. And is Towns missing?
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Outside, Walker. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Left side, Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless range. This guy has in the gym range if anybody has it.
Now here's Towns. He's got 8. He kicks to Whiteside. Easy breezy passes to Whiteside. Nice D from Porzingis.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Shot's good by Walker.
Watch out now, Walker. Always a threat to go solo spurtability on you. Once he sinks a few, you know he's dialed in.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Porzingis finds Anthony. Sinks that one from the post. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Now Walker, 13 points in the game. Pass to Towns. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Minnesota on top. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, you got some scoring going in that first half. What did you take advantage of?
I'm just finding spots, not chasing it, letting it come to me. Just using what my teammates give me.
Productive half so far, Karl Anthony. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Timberwolves, they'll be extremely motivated to come out in the second half and try to secure control. Because it's no secret to anyone that the difference between a 3-1 lead in a series as opposed to being tied 2-2 is massive. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we welcome you back to a beautiful aerial view of the I-5 freeway as it flows over the Willamette River here in Portland, Oregon. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. We've got Big Cat, C.J. McCollum out there with Anthony. And there's Porzingis. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense. The ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Walker.
to Towns. Passes it to Easy Breezy. To the middle, right side. That shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's McCollum. And a little luck that time, but it drops. McCollum's got 12.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Easy Breezy passes to Whiteside. Towns dishes to Whiteside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Whiteside's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. McCollum outside. Here's Reed. Oh, good with the triple. Minnesota shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Doncic. And McCollum with the block. Here's Whiteside. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Doncic kicks to Whiteside. He shoots again. Porzingis with the block, and he recovers it. McCollum right side. Can't hit from in close. Doncic with it. Now Anthony defending. Kick out to Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 16.
And Walker always shot ready. This is why you can't lay off of him, especially when the ball's going towards him.
McCollum outside. Here's Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw good from Porzingis. He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here's Walker. 16 points for him. Towns down low. Out to the right wing. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Anthony taking his time here. McCollum kicks to Porzingis. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling. And that's how you do it. Well done.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Walker the pass to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Reed. McCollum against Walker. McCollum no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Inside, Towns lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 10.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Will it go? Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Easy Breezy. He has 5. Whiteside finds Towns. Rocket 6. Passes it to Doncic. Over McCollum. Doncic, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Timberwolves leading by 7. Walker with it. He's got 16. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, you look at Towns, and he's very good in the in-between game. Can knock those shots down consistently.
McCollum outside, inside. Here's Porzingis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Trailblazers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That free throw good from Porzingis. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw lines.
Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Outside, Walker, shot clock at 5. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, it's surprising that he flunked that one. I mean, especially since the defense was nowhere to be found.
Portland again missing.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Minnesota. McCollum outside. Outside, Porzingis. Morris outside from past the arc. And no good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low, Bogdanovich. Back to Towns. Tries again. Aminu grabs the miss.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And that one is hammered home.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Portland with the ball. 11-point game. Pass to McCollum. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Walker dishes to Towns. Bogdanovich looking around. Four on the shot clock. Aminu grabs the miss. And here's Aminu. He brings it up to the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 9 points. Porzingis passes to Anthony. Buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Dishes it to Walker. Okogie. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. He's got 9.
Well, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
Now Aminu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks it to Morris. Over Bogdanovich. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Morris. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Anthony against Walker. Here's Towns. That shot no good. Nice D from Porzingis. And a wide open look for McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Outside Anthony. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Anthony.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Bogdanovich. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Farrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's stolen by Brown. Bogdanovich against Aminu. Back to Saric. 6 to shoot. Doncic with it. He has 7, and it's Brown missing.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
The Trailblazers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Timberwolves leading by 6. Doncic kicks to Saric. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 5 on the clock. Over Morris. Misses off the left iron. Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Okogie, he scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Down low and taken away by Brown. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 8. Doncic with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got 8.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Trent. There's the pass to Reed. And it's good from the elbow. He's got 7. Timberwolves leading by 8. Okogie. Good on the shot.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We haven't given up any resistance at the other end. They're getting offensive rebounds, they're getting penetrations, they're getting kick-out threes. What have we taken away? Nothing, all right? That's up to us.
Terry Stotts pretty honest with his team there, laying it on the line. Feels his defense has been ineffective across the board.
And a big problem that I'm seeing is the lack of communication. You know, guys aren't talking. There's not enough help for one another, and that's not helping them get stops.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Bogdanovich is out there with Saric. Then there's Brown. Then there's Doncic. Here's Trent. Shot from 12. And too long on the shot. Timberwolves leading by 12. To the inside. Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Over to the wing. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Reed. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here's Aminu. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric to the left wing. Farrell kicks to Aminu. It's picked off. To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 16. Pass to Trent. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
Pass to Doncic. Brown trying to free himself up, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything easy. Solid defense, and I like that attitude.
And the wide open shot from Morris. No good on the quick three. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Farrell. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
Now, here's Aminu. Farrell looking around. Trent passes to Farrell. Shot clock at 6. Doncic with the steal. He's all alone. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Trent. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Charge has got 4 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Saric, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
The pass to Reed. Aminu against Bogdanovich. Morris inside. And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Saric. Now, here's Doncic. Guarded close. Clock at 4. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Here's Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
You know, once he's in the paint, Saric is ready to throw it down.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Here's Trent. Pass to Farrell. Kicks it to Aminu. Trent passes to Aminu. lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Saric.
2 shots, gentlemen.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Two free throws for Aminu. Here's Easy Breezy. Okogie, he is guarded by McCollum. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's stolen by Anthony. And the layup is good.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Minnesota. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Whiteside. He kicks it to Towns. Over Aminu. And it's Towns missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range. Extended out nicely and definitely bothered the shot.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Here's Walker. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track here. Nice D from Porzingis.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Here's Easy Breezy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Connects from three-point range.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Now here's Walker. A 3-ball. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now here's Walker following the miss by Porzingis. And Walker kicks to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Easy Breezy passes to Whiteside. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Markieff Morris is checked in for Portland.
Markieff Morris.
Portland on defense. It's a 16-point game. Here's Easy Breezy. 6 on the shot clock.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the 3. No good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Left side Walker. Buries it from 3-point range. Walker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Now, here is Morris. Anthony on the wing. McCollum outside. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Big Cat, he's checked in for Morris. Minnesota also with the sub. Doncic is checked in. Timberwolves on defense. They have a 19-point lead. The 15-footer, and that one hits back iron. Timberwolves have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And it's Walker penetrating. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Anthony. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. From 13, drained for 2 points. And that's now 9 points for Big Cat. And Minnesota has possession. Now Doncic outside, Walker. Over Anthony. Walker's shot is off. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 17. It's McCollum on the wing. From the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Whiteside's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Walker the pass to Easy Breezy. Kicks it to Towns. Over Reed. And Towns gets it to go.
Got to give Towns mad props. This guy is so good at staying in control no matter what the defense does.
Now a timeout called by Portland. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. McCollum kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to Reed. Shoots over Towns. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 19-point game. Takes the 13-footer. Towns wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, I'm surprised he couldn't put that away. I mean, the defense clearly botched an assignment, leaving him open.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Walker in the post, covered by Anthony. Walker's shot is off. Reed the pass to McCollum. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Anthony against Walker. The shot's good. Walker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Timberwolves.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Walker.
And I thought the defense really looked lost out there, helpless. He had an answer for whatever they threw his way.
Now here's Walker, following the miss by Porzingis.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Now here's McCollum. Left side, Porzingis. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 32 seconds left in the 4th. To the paint. Fires from 14. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
No doubt about it, partner. But unfortunately, the flip side of that coin, the drive home for the hometown fans, going to be rather flat.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Minnesota has possession. And here's Walker. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.